And there you have it, there we be.
There she blows.
The there she blows, stuck in the middle be live. I guess.
Yeah.
Stuck in the middle.
Shivery timber, stuck in the middle is live.
I guess we're doing our pirate cast. Yeah, you just dip it in butter. Welcome, Stuck in the Middle, another Stuck at Night. I guess kind of stuck in the middle. Another week, we're back. I hope you enjoyed your Labor Day. Shit, man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back at it. Those of you who listen to the audio version, please go to youtube.com/stuckinthemiddle. That's where you will find the video version, and hopefully, among other shows,
yes,
you will see, because we've kind of slacked a little bit.
Yeah, a little
oh
bit,
boy. Eli is not here right now. I am Josh. This is our guest Brock, and our third mic and beautiful boy Cranston. What's up?
I think he's a man at this point.
You think he's a man at this point?
Yeah.
And hello to all of you. And I know for a fact, like, the 87 people that were watching
will not be here tonight.
that we peaked with on Thursday, we'll have 4 of them. And that just reverts back to our main 4.
You know what, though? It's a loyal fucking 4.
It's a yeah. Like,
that's
those 83 people, we love them. We love them because they're new viewers. But those solid 4,
they're gonna rock steady.
yeah, that they're just always there, and we love you. That's why we do this. Seriously, for you main people, because there was a little we're having a little fun. We're having a little fun about having that guest on. That guest was CanCon.
Yes,
By the
sir.
way, CanCon Brock, you do a little podcast.
Yeah, he'll be on my podcast on Thursday, but it'll release on Tuesday for all of you fans of CanCon.
On Thursday, but release on Tuesday.
Yes, recording on Thursday, but release on Tuesday. I don't broadcast live.
Do you think that even during your podcast, people will be like, "Shut up, let Brian talk"?
No, that's gonna be all my comments on YouTube.
How come the broadcast is not called the Brian Cast?
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The show sucks.
I don't care about that.
And that's not. By the way,
Hey, he's got. Look, I will
Must
say
be-
one thing. He's got a fiercely loyal base.
that's what. And the joke is on us for not having such fiercely loyal fans, where they're like, "Yo, like any podcast you go on, now they come here today and they're like, how come this isn't called the CanCon at night? Where's CanCon? How come he's not here? Who the fuck is this guy?" Brock, you said earlier, that you might have like 650 subs after you're
yeah, 100%.
and I had to let you know that was not true, that we would do that all of ourselves.
Yeah. I said that I will drop your viewership easily. Yeah, I'm tanking this fucking show.
So I look forward to your
My one day of glow up.
your one day of glow up, and then your Monday of disappointment,
just
or whatever
crashing.
it is. Yeah, it was fun. I had a great time with CanCon.
I
Brian
love
Lupo
Brian.
always brings some solid info.
I've known him for so long, man, and it's
You
cool.
you introduced us. This is kind of full circle.
Yeah, I've known him since 3rd grade, and it's just crazy to see his journey thus far.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Cranston, you were a little quiet that episode, I noticed.
Yeah, I was tired as fuck that day, man.
Well, dude, you're doing some really man shit, so it's okay to be tired. And then you still come up here, fucking man.
You
Cranston comes up, he fucking mans it. I'm not sure about the backwards Fred Durst shit going on right now. Yeah, keep rolling. Yeah. Now I know Lollapalooza be loving. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
I said Lollapalooza.
Okay, it sounded like
I was trying to do a high, like, yeah. And I was gonna go too long with a high pitched voice. Now I know y'all be loving Lollapalooza right here.
Yeah, too many syllables.
I shoehorned. You know what I did?
Yep.
I did that thing that classic bad parody songs do. Like,
they
it's
just
a
pick
bad
word.
Well, like if the word is and then it goes, like, and then it's just a few syllables. Like, they'll put in like they just shoehorn in. Yeah, exactly. It's a horrible example I just used, but I just did with a bad parody song. Can you maybe explain?
No, I cannot.
That's fine.
But you did.
But you knew.
You did it perfectly. Lollapalooza, like you were trying
exactly.
to
I shoehorned in. Yeah, I was my own example. You're right.
Yeah, you were.
I did the example. Fucking A.
You were trying to fit in a 4-syllable word into 2.
I was trying to fit the 4-syllable word into correct, and I repeat what you said, so I'm buying time. No, today I'm almost hesitant to get into the whole Schmeiver Schmeckton thing, and I kind of don't want to. That's why I'm kind of like delaying it.
But you know what? But there's relative news. There's important news for that.
I understand, but like kind of as Cranston was pointing out. He was like, we do it too much. And like, I'm there. Like half of me is with that side. Like, oh my God, here they go talking about ivermectin again.
Well, you can mention it in passing.
I mean,
just like
Schmeiver-Schmeckton.
Rogan was saying that he may sue CNN over the bullshit that they were spreading. Saying
Why?
that he was taking horse paste.
Why would he do that?
Because it was false information. He was prescribed it by a doctor.
I mean, not only CNN. Yeah. So Rogan got COVID.
Yep.
Rogan was prescribed. We talked about this on Thursday.
Here's the important thing. Rogan got COVID on Saturday. And Monday he tested negative after.
No, he got COVID before Saturday.
Yeah, but he
because we
tested
talked about it
positive
on
Saturday.
Thursday.
So when he didn't, he came out. No, he got what? I'm sorry. He tested on Friday, and he
I think it was Thursday. Wasn't it Thursday?
Nope. Thursday's when
I feel like we were talking about it. Like we had it on like a
Thursday's
page.
when he caught it. The Thursday of our show, like when we went,
We had it. We talked about it. I think it was before Thursday.
mm-mm.
Can
No.
you be like? Can you
100%.
say?
I can say
no,
with
you
100
didn't.
Do
You
we
said
know
100%.
I could say 100% because
Do we know
Oh my
how
God.
often he tests? Does he test every day?
tests
or
every
But
single
like,
day.
okay, here's the thing. We don't do a show on Friday, and I had it on show notes at least Wednesday or Thursday talking
last
about Joe
week, yeah.
Rogan got COVID.
Yes,
Yeah.
of last week,
Right.
Because he got it the week before. Last week was when we went to Rogan. He got it the week we went to Rogan.
Yeah. So no, like he got it in between the
Miami
day
and
we
Tampa.
went to Rogan and then the
Yeah.
week we did the show. Like I think
Yes,
he had
yes,
it.
yes, yes.
I think we talked about it while you were here, and that was Tuesday.
No, because again, he didn't come out with it until that weekend. He said he
I'm
tested.
confused.
He said
now.
today.
Are you Mandela affecting me?
No. He said today on the podcast he went to Fort Lauderdale, then he went to Tampa, then he went to Orlando, back home Saturday. He went to back home Friday. He went to quarantine. Woke up the next morning. He's like, I 100% have COVID. Tested himself. Boom, positive. Carpet bombed it with everything he said he carpet bombed. Made that post, and then by Monday he was 100% again.
When was Stuck in the Middle 10? Stuck in the Middle 10 was Wednesday.
Sure.
Okay. On Wednesday's show, so Wednesday was the 1st. Wednesday, I have it on here. Joe Rogan has COVID, cancels show, admits he's on ivermectin. That was Wednesday's show.
6 days ago
6 days ago was Wednesday.
it was this video.
Was Wednesday. That's Wednesday. I'm right. So
Yeah.
it was before you said 100%. And I was trying to get you to before you said, I was like, say 99. Because I'm pretty sure it was before that because I know we brought it up on a show day and we only do Monday through Thursday. That's the only way I deduced that. Not that I actually knew.
Well, I knew his period of having it was only about 3 days.
Do we know that?
The more
for
important
sure?
part
Or
is that-
do we know that it wasn't just like a bullshit test? Like those tests are not always right.
Positive because he didn't go until he started feeling the bad symptoms. Like he's like, yeah, I felt a little tired on this day, and then the next day he went to his doctor for the PCR.
And also, what machine did he show? He showed like a machine. It wasn't like a little like a pregnancy test. Like, hey, like it was actually like a picture of some machine. Like you know what I mean? Like it looked like.
Yeah. Oh, it was that's the PCR test.
Oh, hey, Eli.
Oh, hello, Eli.
What's up, bro? How was your time?
We're just gonna put that there on.
Oh yeah,
live
Let me
YouTube.
no, actually, good thing we don't show the table,
Yeah.
but just in case.
So
Please
Hey,
finish
buddy.
because
Welcome.
I gotta say some shit. So do your thing.
welcome. But anyways, Rogan said he wants to sue CNN for the false information, and people are advising him that he should.
We were
How has he been damaged in order to sue CNN? No, I'm curious.
What do you mean? Because
to
literally,
have the lawsuit-
every single news station that brings up Joe Rogan and ivermectin say he's taking some type of livestock drug.
But how has he been
Because
damaged?
they're saying
Because they're saying he's taking a
influencing people.
livestock drug,
You have-
implying that you're taking a livestock a livestock drug means you're not going to a doctor to get your medicine, and you're going to like
And-
Tractor Supply
and
company.
But you're
also-
not understanding me.
No, I am. I am. You don't think it's damaging, and I'm saying he doesn't.
That's not what I'm saying. In order to have a lawsuit, you have to have damages that you can show monetarily.
Maybe
So-
he does.
so
Maybe he has
that's
Spotify to
what
back him up.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm gonna
now,
say-
now say if a
But
bunch of people said,
don't you think that would give him some type of damage?
not necessarily. Now maybe if
Why not?
if a bunch of people said,
Cranston,
I'm
hang
not
on, hang
going to
on,
go
brother,
to Joe
brother.
Rogan's show
Real
anymore.
quick, before you get into that second point, why don't you think somebody saying you took? People are very gullible, and letting the population know who doesn't want to look into a certain drug, okay, letting them know that hey, Joe Rogan is taking a livestock. A livestock medication. He's taking a veterinary medication. It's not genuine because it's like saying Prozac is an animal medication.
again,
it's like saying any type of medication that we give to an animal
I
is
know.
only a no, but that's why it's damaging because it implies that Rogan went to a veterinarian. No, because I'm not
Everybody-
done
see,
though.
well, the audience, when they say, why do I not talk? This is why.
Yeah, no,
I
yeah.
try to talk.
No, it's
I
cool. It's all
can't.
Josh's fault. No, I know you
I'm
got
just-
some
I'm
shit
just
going
messing-
on.
I'm
You know,
just
you can
messing
blame it
with
on
you.
me.
I'm
It's
just
fine.
messing
No,
with
no,
you.
no, it's fine. You're not.
I think-
the truth is said in jest. You're not messing with me because that's not the first time you tried to
Hold on,
outburst like that. But it's fine.
Here's a way to simplify.
I'm
it.
just trying to explain, but you won't let me. Like I'm trying to
But you're
explain
not
from a legal. I hear
get
what
it from
you're
a legal,
saying.
but you're not acknowledging that point. I hear what you're saying.
I get
that
what
he
you're
has
saying.
Until he proves legally that hey, look, I lost X amount of viewers. My viewership went down after this
Yes.
article happened. Right.
From a legal standpoint, to sue, you have to show monetary damages.
Correct.
So that's why I'm asking, what are
What-
his monetary damages
But
here? Does he have any?
Before we get there, is I guess to me the question is before we got to why he would be receiving monetary damages, it would be what would be cause the monetary damages, and that's what we were talking about first. And for them to say that Joe Rogan is taking a livestock drug before we talk about if he didn't get monetary damages, the point is to stop letting people say it's only a livestock drug when someone got prescribed this
Well,
by a human
also-
doctor.
That's another issue.
That's
What
the issue we
asking
were talking about.
But what I'm asking about is about the lawsuit and what's his damages to sue.
There
for a
is no
Hold
lawsuit.
on.
He said he could.
Well,
There
he's
is no
saying- and
lawsuit.
that's what I'm saying.
He was
is
saying
if
he was
he
thinking
was
about
going
it,
to,
and I think he has a basis based on reputable
Character damage.
character assassination, because they're saying a guy who has great influence, his crowd tends to listen to him and take his advice, is going to be like, now they're going to be like, oh yeah, why should we listen to him? Fuck this guy.
Yeah, he got his fucking medicine from
a horse, a vet,
a
or
tractor
whatever.
supply company, a
that's-
fucking veterinarian.
That's what the
Because they're
news
implying
implied.
livestock drug. You don't go to a doctor to get a livestock drug.
And it
No
could-
one has ever said, "Oh, he got ivermectin, a drug that won the Nobel Peace Prize that treats river blindness."
But it's,
nothing of that. It's only veterinary drug. Like it's a smear.
It's a
thing.
it's a discrediting thing.
it's a slippery slope in the legal
It's
side.
not a slippery
in the
slope.
legal side, because he's a public figure, and
You know
have
what
to-
they're doing. It's not a slippery slope.
He's a public figure, and you have to prove malice
Well,
under the law.
That is
I'm
malice.
not saying that
Come
he
on.
can't prove it, but
I'm
it's
asking
harder
you
to prove.
It's
when you
hard
say
for
a
him.
livestock
If it's
livestock
financially
drug.
based, it's going to be hard to prove, because even if everybody in the world stopped listening to him today, that contract's guaranteed.
But we're not at the monetary part yet. We're at the part where it says, okay, we can take this to court, because they're taking it to court because first and foremost, before it gets to your monetary part, you have to prove why it hurt your monetary part. And that is with the intent of the articles. They're only implying that it is a veterinary drug. They're only implying that this is used to treat horse, cow, cattle, sheep.
I'm not disagreeing with you about that. I'm disagreeing
But just to
about
pivot to that point
the lo-
first, before you give your
I'm-
a point on that, I'm confused. That's why I'm trying to get you. I'm not accusing you.
I'm not disagreeing with you about livestock drugs, or that the media is making false accusations against him and making it look like he's taking a livestock drug. I'm not disagreeing with you
What
about
do
that.
you agree with me on, real quick, before you finish your point?
I agree with you about that. It's
What you
it's making it, the media is making it look like he's taken like a livestock drug, like he's an idiot, like he's taking some fucking shit that's for horses that he found in the fucking barn or something.
Right.
Not that it's something that like his doctor gave him and said, here, take this. You know, it's like, I agree with you about that. And they're intentionally doing it because they don't fucking like him.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not disagreeing with you about that.
Or it's not even that they like him. It's just because he said the name. Because he also said a litany of drugs, and for whatever reason they focus on ivermectin. He also took first and foremost Regeneron, as we talked about on Thursday, which is approved under for COVID under
Well,
the FDA.
he took like
FDA
8 things.
I'm
right,
just-
but that was like one of the main things, the monoclonal antibodies.
Yeah.
I'm just more about from a legal side. The standard is you have to prove malice. Maybe he can prove it. It's not the easiest thing to prove
But what
because
I'm
he's a
saying
celebrity.
is we just
but
said
he's
it looked like malice.
But he's gonna have
Why?
to prove
Well, he's right.
monetary damages. So, like, say for example,
halfway there.
Say for example, like the show that you went to a couple weeks ago. Say he had so many people at it, and now every show after this, he has like half as many people or 3/4
Right.
less people, and then he's not getting money for those shows anymore because his audience has dropped off. Then, yeah, you might have monetary damages for that you can show. But right now, you would have to convince a court that he's got people that are going to stop watching, that the people who like him, that say his fans are going to believe that he's taken a livestock drug and stop watching him over
you know,
it. And
I
have
think
to
we're
prove
arguing
that monetarily.
two separate steps.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying I think we're already halfway there, and now we're waiting on Rogan to
Do or not
supply,
do.
if he follows through with that claim that he wants to do that,
Honestly,
to follow through with,
if it was
okay, look,
financial
I did.
based, it's just like police departments.
I don't
The
think he
second-
would, even if it
the
was
second-
financial based. I think it was
I
just
think
like
the
hi
sec-
Rogan
well, the
saying
second
something.
The CNN would get the lawsuit, they'd be like, all right, let's just settle this out of court. and be done with it.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Is I feel like
It'll be
that's
cheaper to go that route.
I feel like that's the fucking bottom line of it. Is they did a fucking hit job on him
Yep.
by making it look like he's on a fucking livestock drug.
Right.
So his
Right.
response
So we
is
agree then.
to come out,
I don't know why we
Yeah.
did that whole
So,
dance to agree,
yeah,
but we
I'm not-
did.
I'm not disagreeing with you about that.
And I never once, in the beginning of that, I never once disagreed that he needs to come out with information to prove this in a court case. But what I did disagree with was for whatever reason, we had this dance beforehand of how he got to that monetary point, which he didn't prove yet. But
That's just what I was curious
Yeah, he
about.
was-
Is
he was just
how
giving
has
the
he
legal
been
framework. No,
monetarily
I understood
damaged
that, but
by
we
that?
didn't get to that
But-
point yet.
But like what Brock said, it's the way this works is it's like they did a smear piece on him, and his response is going to be, "I'm going to fucking
Boogity
sue
boogity,
you.
scary lawyers.
I'm going to sue you." And even it's probably never going to go to court because it'll cost this much to go to court, and CNN will come and say, "Here, take this
It's not
much
worth
money,"
it.
because it's cheaper for them to pay him to not go to court,
and knowing how
and he gets free money out of it. So
Well,
it's like a double fuck.
knowing how Rogan works, he'll probably be like, front page retraction.
Yeah, actually, that makes sense. That's more of a Rogan
Hey,
style
Eli.
thing. Hi, by the way. So I clearly
So what's
stepped
going
in
on
some
with your
shit.
day?
Look, real quick.
It's that did nothing.
I
Cranston and I just have disagreements.
That's fine. I just want to say, and I wasn't here from the beginning, and I do not want to rehash it. The feedback in the chat is definitely worth a look later on. It seems at some point both of you were arguing two different things or debating, whatever the fuck you want to say. It doesn't matter.
concur.
That's okay. And I would see how the media was being salacious in their terminology with like it's fucking horse shit, you know, like
horse shit.
and Joe
Paste,
Rogan
sir,
just
paste.
he
Horse
showed.
paste.
I think he literally showed, hey, I'm now negative. Here's all the things that I took to get me to this point. So, you know, let's just see where it goes from there. I really have no I don't,
Well, here's where it goes from there.
No.
I don't. Well, I would like to just to because we didn't even get into the fucking story about it yet, which is why I was kind of killing myself in the first place.
Yeah.
Which is the story is the media ran with a fake.
Narrative.
People are overdosing on ivermectin.
Yes, they got
in
trolled.
Oklahoma.
They got trolled on that
Did they
shit.
get trolled? It was one of their own. It was somebody in the news who intentionally misrepresented the dude's words. And you can almost kind of blame the guy, too. Would you like to watch the original news
Was he
piece?
trying to sensationalize something that really wasn't
He
there?
wasn't.
He was not. Okay.
The lady who covered
The
it
person who worked for CNN
put it
or whatever.
in
Of
this
course,
context.
CNN. God.
I don't know if it was CNN. I just said CNN because we were just talking.
You can watch the article. So
Shout out to my job for locking me in my fucking store for an hour. So let's.
yeah, what
got
happened?
you.
Why were you late, real quick?
Oh my
He
god!
shot a guy.
So, I can't. All right,
You can
The
say it.
Mystery fucking job has a new manager. New manager doesn't know how to fucking lock the place or put the security code to make it all happen. So I have to wait.
How's he a manager?
And fucking, he got sent through.
Always new.
He's like, I didn't even know there was a liquor store here. I'm like, wow, they didn't do shit, did they? So I just literally started doing sit-ups in the fucking middle of the store for like a half hour and just sat there like meditating, like I fucking hate everything. And then I come here and I see everybody so peaceful getting along. So,
Yes,
you know, I'm
of
glad
course.
it's consistent.
You
Keep
know
up the
hold on,
energy.
hold on. You know his day was fucking rough. Is that when he walked in here and you guys are yelling at each other? He's like, "Oh, peace." finally."
Yeah, no, it's like fucking calm. Yeah.
I was still kind of in a meditative trance. So let me see the meat and potatoes. I hate
like
these
potatoes.
little podcast terms. Let me piggyback off of that. Let's eat some meat and potatoes. Let's get to the center of this.
That's
God
been a
damn
while.
it.
Meat and potatoes has been one that's just run through the ages.
And my GPS was fucking up, dude. I was raging.
What the fuck you
Yes,
need
I need a
GPS?
GPS.
Yeah,
I'm
seriously,
special.
dude.
Fuck off. Okay?
You are special. That's a perfectly
God.
clean drop. I'm special.
I'm a clean
You've been coming
independent.
here longer than me.
I'm a strong independent woman.
Yes, you are, sir. Watch and listen
face.
to this video.
By the way, I am high as fuck on some ivermectin right now, dog.
Yo, you're rocking
Woo!
the tin right now?
Bro, I'm all about that tin.
All
son.
the kids are on the tin. That's what I
Shit,
hear.
man, it makes my teeth fucking tingly like a G-spot.
I hear if you rub a little tin on the gums, it makes them all numb.
Oh my god,
This should be
It's
interesting.
so good.
Yeah, and you can cure COVID. Okay. Didn't say that. Check this out. Here is the original piece.
Tonight, we're hearing from a rural doctor treating Oklahoma patients who are overdosing on
She's
the
got
drug
boobies.
meant for livestock.
News 4's Caitlin Ogle on the story.
Caitlin Okel. What a fucking name.
Already, the drug meant for livestock.
Yeah,
Already-
that-
they already
Won
have
the
name.
Nobel
framed it.
Peace Prize 2015 for humans to cure and treat river blindness, helps rosacea in people.
They're building
Already they're
a,
saying drug meant for livestock.
They're building
For
a
humans,
frame.
by humans, and yes, they are.
This is
they
FUBU,
are-
for us, by us,
They are framing
ivermectin.
it. They're already
Yep.
framing it, so I see it.
Yeah, you can see it. You can hear it. You can taste it. You can rub it on
I
your
don't know
gums.
if I want to taste it.
The tin. Oh, trust me. You want to. You want the tin on your gums. First, that
There's a
10.
reason you have to have a doctor to get a
So
prescription.
here's the doctor.
Because it can be dangerous.
Dr. Jason McEllier.
I would just like to say,
I mean that
keep in mind his quotes, because listen to what he says. Notice what he never says.
what he just said right there kind of
It's
disproves
dangerous.
all this.
Is that what
He's
he
like,
said?
yeah,
Are
if you just
packing-
take it willy nilly, you're a fucking moron.
Right.
Don't do that.
Livestock drugs, as we spoke about a million times on the
2,000
show.
pound animals.
Thank you. Yeah, they approve things that the FDA wouldn't approve for people.
I
This
feel really lightheaded off of this ivermectin.
ad nauseum, we talk about this.
There's a reason you have to have a doctor to get a prescription for this stuff. Because it can be dangerous.
Dr. Jason McEllier saying patients are packing southeastern Oklahoma emergency rooms.
He never said
Taking
that.
ivermectin doses meant for a full-sized horse, believing false claims it could fight COVID-19.
The ERs are so backed up that gunshot victims were having hard times getting to facilities where they could
Jesus
get definitive
Christ.
care and be treated.
Something
You know what he
McEllier
didn't say
says
there?
is now backing up small town
I had sex with a horse on
Yeah, but
ivermectin.
did you realize what he didn't say there?
He
Yeah.
said gunshot victims.
Yeah, no, he said, hey, yeah, the ER is really backed up, so gunshot victims can't even. He didn't say the ERs were backed up because people were taking fucking horse paste.
No, he
Yeah.
did not.
No.
So there,
But it implies
there-
because
The
you know
story
what's
is
funny?
about
You know what's
ivermectin.
funny is people pretend they don't understand context, but yet the media uses context
like a weapon.
Of
in like
course.
this subliminal way to be like, well, they were talking about ivermectin, so of course they were talking. But like for some reason, when I say a joke in a fucking term, and I say no, I'm joking.
And my
All of a
question
sudden,
is,
I can't say.
ivermectin is best as a suppository, by the way. Yeah, definitely.
let it marinate. Let it marinate in its stupidity.
Did you
no, it's-
shove
it's-
ivermectin up your ass?
I just said, as a suppository
He's
from
ivermectin
experience
Are
and
you-
the giant bulge in my brain from this horse trank
That's
paste.
fucking ridiculous.
I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Is that why you're
guys.
leaning right now? You got the lean?
I'm feeling pretty
You're
good.
on the
Also-
tin?
I'm all kinds
Also,
of lean.
why
boy.
did he pick gunshot wounds specifically? Like, is rural Oklahoma that fucking overrun with gunshot victims? They need to get their hands on that. That's a
Rolling
problem.
Stone also used an article or a picture for the article. They were all wearing like these heavy jackets, and it was like it's like we just got out of summer though. They're like, oh, maybe that was from the winter. You're right. You're right. Our bad.
Fucking dummies,
Yeah,
man.
because Rolling Stone used gunshot victims can't get a place in the ER because ivermectin ODs.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, you know where
Ambulance systems, too.
All of their ambulances are stuck at the hospital waiting for a bed to open so that they can take the patient in, and they don't have any. That's it. There's no ambulance to come to the call. There's no ambulance to come to the call.
There's nothing. There's nothing to do with that.
he literally doesn't say anything blaming.
There's
ivermectin
never
for it.
him on tape saying the words ivermectin. That's what's shitty.
Gallier says many of his patients aren't even afraid of ivermectin, using it on their livestock.
my favorite
Now
part.
they're going to their local ag stores, ignoring the warning signs, and figuring out a dosage themselves.
Okay.
So some people
In the article,
taking inappropriate dosages have actually put themselves in worse conditions.
Jesus.
He's winning.
But he already said it. People taking inappropriate doses.
No, but in the article, it says like people are cool with it because sometimes they accidentally jab themselves while jabbing their horses.
Who the fuck?
They call them accidental jabs. Yeah, I just got myself with the mectin again. Why we keep letting Jeb do the ivermectin injections?
Why do we let the blind guy do it?
He's the only one with 2 arms, man. I don't tell you. Y'all keep
What the
missing.
fuck, dumb.
Yeah, like literally, that's what they said in the like. They're not afraid of the jab because they've accidentally done it to themselves while doing the life.
This is why I don't trust media. Period.
I mean,
just
we
don't.
learned that lesson quite some time ago.
This is
We
one of our
abstained.
favorite articles. Yet here we are, kind of like at least here I am, like just frustrated by it. Like
Yeah.
this is to prove our point, but yet it's just like, are they beating us down with this shit? Like
Yep.
just to get us into submission? Like you don't. It is what it is. It's going to be relentless, and
what it
nobody's
is-
going to
Forget
see
about
it.
Afghanistan. Look at the ivermectin.
Well, yeah, what it is.
But even then, it's a
Yeah,
they create the enemy that people are afraid of so that people can give up a little bit of freedom. And when you give up freedom for some little bit of security, you deserve neither.
Damn, Brock.
That's
deep.
literally what it is, honestly.
Than if they had caught COVID.
Suffering nausea, vomiting, muscle aches, cramping, and that's only in minor cases.
The scariest one that I've heard of and seen is people coming in with vision loss.
People
Even the
coming in looking like a
manufacturer
fucking
saying there's
horse.
No
Hold on,
scientific
but
Nay.
I don't like that quote. The worst one I ever heard of or seen. Which one was it? Those are two completely different fucking things. If you tell me, hey, I knew a guy who
I saw
shit,
it or I
shit
heard
out
about
his
it.
kidney, is completely different. If you were like, yo, I was at the bus stop and a guy shit out his kidney.
Yeah, because seriously, like, what if you have like a really, really dramatic guy who's just like, he's screaming,
Yeah.
but he's just got one little
Yeah,
prick on his
exactly.
arm.
So is this why I'm colorblind
the worst I've ever
right
heard,
now? Because of the
Yeah,
the-
100%. 100%. That's
the
exactly
two
what it is.
suppositories of ivermectin that are
should have only done one.
in my anus.
or meaningful evidence that ivermectin is effective against the virus, but many store shelves still empty.
You have to ask yourself,
It's
if I
TP
take this
2.0.
medicine, what am I going to do if something bad happens?
Turn it to a fucking horse, dude.
So, hey, look, there's some people that I've seen on TV that overweight, that ivermectin.
I want to get this over with, and I just get this fucking article over with because it's just so
Rip the
fucking
tampon
annoying.
out.
We gonna rip it
the
off.
Band-Aid off.
Okay, so when Reason comes out with an article on your hopeless ass, you know maybe
Oh,
you
yeah,
done
I saw
fucked up.
this. I
Look at that, it's a blue page. Okay, there we go. Reason came out with this article. I saw this in the morning. I actually did this little morning video where I was gonna pretend like it was like 5:30 in the morning because I couldn't sleep, and it was probably 6.
Oh, you too.
And I did this, like all the lights were off, and I was like, hey, today we're going to talk about ivermectin, but don't tell YouTube. It's literally going to be, I was gonna do that.
Demonetized.
I have it. It didn't work out, so I did that other little promo video.
Yeah.
But
Is that image not making you Jones for that shit right now?
I want the tin, but let me read you this. It was a story that appeared to confirm many of the mainstream media's biases about the recklessness of the rubes, but it is extremely misleading. There is, in fact, little reason to believe a purported strain on Oklahoma hospitals is caused by ivermectin overdoses. Before I go on, let me show you Exhibit A. Exhibit A is probably and it's not like, haha, yeah, we're going to pimp your ride. It's not that exhibit. It's this exhibit. It's the exhibit from the Northeastern Health System of Sequoia. And they say Make sure this is
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Although Dr. Jason McElia is not an employee of the NHS Sequoia, he is affiliated with a medical staffing group that provides coverage for our emergency room. With that said, Dr. McElia has not worked with our Salisol, that's a weird fucking name, location in over 2 months.
Penis.
NHS Sequoia has not treated any patients due to complications related to taking ivermectin. This includes not treating any patients for ivermectin overdose. All patients who have visited the emergency room have received medical attention as appropriate. Our hospital has not had to turn away patients seeking emergency care. We want to reassure the community that our staff is working hard to provide quality health care to all patients. We appreciate the opportunity to clarify this.
Quality healthcare in America.
This
Could
is yet
be in Canada.
This is yet another example of the mainstream media lazily circulating a narrative that flatters the worldwide view of the liberal audience without bothering to check any of the details. Additional reporting was sorely needed here and has now completely undermined the central point of the story. It's instructive the case to take a closer look at what went wrong. Rolling Stone just most of them just didn't even do a lick of research. Yep. They all offer this update to the article,
but they never post the update.
Like there's never a correction. They don't post it. Only if you click and go back. One of the big perps of this, one of the big fucking CUNTs, and I know some people don't like me saying this. See you next Tuesdays. Is that fine gentleman from MSNBC? I believe.
Nothing but fine gentleman.
Fine gentleman, yes. Rachel?
Yeah, the fine gentleman, Rachel.
She's a handsome man.
Patients overdosing on
Very
ivermectin
handsome.
backing up rural Oklahoma hospital ambulances. The scariest one I've heard of and seen, he said or seen, is people, blah, blah, blah.
This was September 2nd, 2021. This was before Reason writes the article.
Yep.
A few hours later, she comes out with this. Doesn't say a fucking word.
Now, here's how you know. Go up to the main tweet. So 10,000 and 1.1 likes and 4,700 retweets. Go down to the retraction. Look down.
It's not even a retraction though. Check it out. Read it.
2 Oklahoma hospitals have been chimed in on this now. One saying they've had ivermectin patients in the ER, adding to the congestion caused by COVID. Another saying they haven't.
So she literally didn't retract anything. They did. It's just odd. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. It's just frustrating.
So what's the biggest takeaway? Like, what's the biggest, rage point for you about this? Because clearly, it bothers me. I think for the same reasons it bothers you, because they're being absolutely disingenuous right in our faces.
Okay, 2 points. Can I real quick? And then I just want points, and you can elaborate. 2 points. The frustrating part about this is like the monotony, and now essentially this gentleman who didn't retract his statement is a prime example of everyone else who hopped on that bandwagon, who said it was bad, was causing this, causing that, and then we all get to sit there and pretend like they never said that.
Just like hydrochloroquine, like all of the media hyperbole.
For the love of God, this is not a this drug. All it is saying,
it's just there.
Why can't it be talked about? Why can't people use it as a viable option if they're not cool with this? We don't talk about prophylaxis. We talk about
they keep it very singular, like a beeline for the vaccine is the only option.
There's a Z-Pack for the flu.
It goddamn better be the only option. Don't you dare add anything in as a fucking possibility or an option. So that, if that's the case, that is a frustration, my man. Like,
I'm gonna sprinkle
first time.
Jordan Peterson said it best about this. This is not a lie. This is disinformation. Those are two completely different things. A lie is something you do, and you're just making shit up. Disinformation is you're purposely trying to mislead people. What? Fuck?
Sorry.
They're purposely trying to mislead people in the opposite direction. A lie is just covering your own ass.
So, you tell me what this is. This is the name of the CNN article.
U.S. states that had some of the worst COVID-19 case rates the past week are also reported the highest rate of new vaccinations.
That's the name of the article.
Highest COVID with highest vaccine.
That's like people who do backflips do front flips at the same time.
But it's also it also says, hey, if you're vaccinated, you still need to be careful. Yep. It's not as it's just them coming out kind of being honest, but kind of not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're not saying like, oh, the vaccines are less secure than we thought. It's not panic. It's just like they say it with like this nice word poetry.
You know, I think the media is even getting tired of it.
I don't know because check this out.
They're like, fucking whatever, dude.
They just
gives
do
a
fluff
fuck?
pieces.
Scroll
man.
down. Second kind of major headline. Third.
Fauci.
Fourth one. Survey.
More than 80% of Americans 16 and older have immunity.
Oh, what? 16 and older?
Yep.
Wow. Natural immunity?
I guess.
No.
What?
Natural immunity and or brought on by the vaccine.
Yep. Or antibodies that they have in their system.
It's a survey. It's a survey. Granted, it was only done with like 1.24 million people, but you would think it'd be something a little more like they buried the headline here. They buried the
That's
headline.
a good thing then if 80% got immunity, however you got
Here you
it.
go.
It's
Because, you
several
know,
large. Thank you for saying however you got
Yeah.
it.
That last
Good
little part
news.
there, several large studies have shown that among individuals who are seropositive from prior COVID infection, the incidence is reduced by 80 to 95%.
So it says in July 2020, before any
efficacy.
vaccine was available, 3.5% of samples carried the antibodies to SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. That rose to 11.5 by December. They reported in the medical journal by May, 83.3% had any antibodies.
I wanted to add something that's very COVID related here that I learned and I just found it to be a very fascinating and macabre point. So I went down the rabbit hole on YouTube briefly
Oh,
and
Jesus.
it was some Vanity Fair. You know, they get experts on whatever field to talk about something, break shit down.
Yep.
So this guy whose life has been studying serial killers, he gave like an update. No, here's the connection. And this is wild. It actually had me really thinking about how crazy this shit has got us. All right, so the government overreach. I'm not going to say the illness or the virus itself.
Government ovaries?
The government wear your ovaries on the outside tonight.
Overreach. I'm sorry.
Overreach. You
Literally,
know,
I
the
thought you
mandates.
said like
no, yeah.
government
Just the
pussy.
stress of going through all this COVID shit, the masking, the data, everything ever changing. You know, it's been a rough couple of years with this COVID shit.
sure.
So he said, this was crazy to me. Mutilation of a corpse or a victim was not as common prior to COVID. Now he's seeing people that are murdered now are much more like decapitating people.
Horrifically, yeah.
As a result, he said, never before in my career have I seen this many people start to mutilate their victims.
The
Before
craziest
COVID,
thing-
they were not.
The craziest thing
Going to
is
this
that
extent.
suicides are actually down.
Suicides are down now?
Yep. So
That's a little wild.
well, now that you said that, it kind of makes sense. They're not brutalizing themselves; they're
They're-
brutalizing their victims.
Dad.
Others.
So, I mean, just the craziness. And my father sends me these clips of these shootings, and all I think is just the collective. We're all going through this shit together, and it's not bringing out the best of us.
Eli, man, I need to give you an award real quick.
What the fuck?
That was a smooth transition, my friend.
Yeah.
You didn't realize.
like without knowing.
Yeah, you had no idea, but it was a smooth
I
transition.
am kind of a big deal. But
Tonight we're supposed to do Stuck Cops.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you said shooting, and it was just fucking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
look
man,
in that
I-
bucket.
All
I
lights
saw,
click like
I saw a video. I'm curious if we have it, but the one that I saw, do we have one of something in a DJ establishment? It was a birthday.
No.
This guy just starts swinging on this other dude. The dude takes his gun out, shoots himself in the thigh, and then shoots the fucking guy that was punching him. And everybody, that was an ATL.
While you're going over that real quick, just the ones that you find worthy you think should be on Stuck Cops, go ahead and mark that down. But for the people out there, let's get into. I want to keep talking about some shit, but we got to get into Stuck Cops. We have to do what we have to do. Maybe we'll get into it
We're
back again.
officially going on duty.
Yeah, we're officially going on duty because
10-7.
it's now. Oh shit! God damn it! There's no fucking audio.
You're gonna get better at these transitions.
Yeah, dude.
There is a
Give it to
call
me.
in the chat for us talking about
Let's
male
see.
contraception.
Ready?
or-
Here we go. I know the Texas abortion
stuff
thing. We
like-
really gotta.
There's-
Maybe we can do a
there's a
post show tonight. I don't
massive
know,
call.
or we save it for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, because I'm
Because
mad
this
man.
one we have to do tonight because we have our resident cop here. Let's try this again. Let me see if this works.
Stop right there!
Yes,
I love that shit.
that is it. You know what that means? It's Stuck Cops time.
It feels so good.
It is Stuck Cops time. Thank you.
There are
for
no
tuning in to
cases
Stuck
that have to do
Cops.
with ivermectin, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
These
one
are
or two
all
of these people.
ivermectin free.
I'm still high as fuck on that.
Allegedly.
All the perps-
Allegedly.
all the perps in the videos are high on ivermectin.
That's the problem here.
So because
Stop right there.
our mainstream people suck so much and they took cops away from us, Stuck has gone out of our way, but not really,
We're bringing it back.
to bring back cops. Literally, we just rip off police activity videos and we play them like as if it, you
Like
want to
we
see
did
our
it.
breakdown. You could watch
like-
it, but you want to watch it with us.
Like that one movie Clerks 2 with the porch.
Well, and I made
Can I have my, could you?
I made a
pick-
very important
Go with what you
picks
Pick-
for
pick some.
the videos that I picked. I picked shit that I don't agree with. I picked shit I do agree with. I picked shit that's in a gray area.
I'll
Do you
tell what,
remember
I wanna
off the
see,
top-
I want to see stuff where people get shot. There you go.
I mean, that's literally
What's
every
like the
video
first
we're
one that's
doing.
been selected from the list, Eli?
What's the top one?
The body cam shows officer shooting, kneeling suspect.
Oh yeah, that's the one I don't agree with.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Let's start with
hop
that.
into that one then.
All
Thank you
right.
for watching Stuck Cops.
Viewer discretion may be advised.
Oh,
If you're a pussy, it's cool.
Now,
we love
can I-
pussy. NSFW, baby.
Can I?
Fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna set this up. They get a call, guy with a gun. They find helicopter finds guy with a gun, and he starts running, and they chase again guy with a gun. And he just shot somebody. Yeah, he just shot somebody, if I remember correctly.
Your helicopter's got that fucking military fucking.
The FLIR.
Good job. Your siren drop freaked out a couple of reviewers.
Yeah, whoop, whoop. Yeah, oh
People just
shit!
start
Hide your
pulling
wife.
over.
Yeah.
You might want to just go to the body cam because I hate the
The
FLIR.
2019 current on a 2010 Honda.
The fucking this view is fucking wild for police to have. I'm not gonna lie, but like the fucking dude is look at him.
You can't run where the fuck.
I don't know, man. He's fucking. He's like, do cops intentionally draw
Well,
back
that
a
guy's
little bit?
literally just holding the gun out in front of him, like, please stop, please stop.
Dude, you know I'm gonna shoot you, right?
We know you have a gun, dude. Like,
So what? He makes a go around some
like right
fast
around-
food.
yeah, fast food
he
place.
dives on the grass right here.
yep.
And we're about to see-
He
Wait,
falls,
he gets up once
he
more.
comes right to by that tree. If I'm
This is
not
only
mistaken.
important because we're gonna watch the body cam footage.
Yep.
He runs again. He jumps down. I don't know why he jumped down a few
I think
times.
he fell there.
But now let's get down to the nitty gritty of this all, because
He's
it,
already
it
been
does
shot.
get nitty gritty.
That ivermectin will fuck you up, bro.
Dude, when you're on the tin, bro, the Rin Tin Tin.
All right, so yeah, the volume. You might want to turn that down a little bit because you know how these body cams sound. Gunshots go off.
They is this McDonald's? They run around this for a hot minute too, don't they?
Yep. Cleared the corner. That's straight. See, like this dude's barely running.
Remember, this was one that Brock was disappointed with.
Yep.
They are giving him a hot minute to run, though. You know, they're not.
Down the ground!
Is that when he fell the first time? Remember, we saw him fall the
Now he
first time.
fell. Jesus Christ.
He keeps running.
Get your life together.
Remember, he dives right here.
He just. Yep, dives.
He's kneeling.
He's on these.
Whoa. Why? Oh, wait, okay.
Whoa.
He has a gun on him. We know that.
Yeah, you know that 100%.
But he's kneeling down. His,
well, hold
his
on.
Hands.
Let me change it. He has a gun and he just shot somebody.
He did shoot
Yeah,
somebody,
he shot somebody 8 times.
but like,
Okay.
That's why they
that-
got on him in the beginning.
That's
you're
context.
not. You guys aren't the judge, jury, and executioner, man.
No, I
don't
mean,
care
again,
what the
when
guy
when
did.
I first watched this video, I thought that the guy had the gun and like pointed it backwards, which that would have been fine, but I didn't see it after watching it again.
Right.
Did one officer shoot? Or
I think 2. I think those 2.
I think we get one more body cam.
because I have a
Usually when a gunshot goes off, everybody.
yeah, that's my theory.
Everybody shoots.
One starts,
Cranston,
the
what do you
other
think?
finishes.
I'm not in favor of this shooting him in the back
I
thing.
think he-
No, kneeling.
Well,
I
okay.
get he's got a gun. I get he could have a gun, and like if he,
No, he does.
something
They
to
know he does.
indicate if he turns or
The
something.
helicopter told him
then
they did.
If
He
he
did.
turns towards you or something, or you see, like you said, pointing behind you, then by all means. But at that point, I don't think until it's actually
Well,
a threat. That you
Also,
need
there
to
was
shoot him
nobody
in the
around that
back
corner.
kneeling.
So if he was running back there, and let's just say they knew that there was a woman with a baby behind this place, they could shoot him in the back there. But this, he was literally just kneeling on the
It
ground.
looked like
he
an
just
execution.
fell.
It
Yeah,
looked like an
that's what I'm
execution.
saying. Will look like that kind of shit.
I
It
do
looked
not
like he
agree
got
with this.
caught stealing my fucking
Ivermectin.
Coke. It looked like he got caught stealing the tin from the dealer.
Mectin.
Yeah, the Mectin and the dealer was like, "No, you die, pendejo."
Yeah, so like rewind it a little bit just so
Hang on,
you see it from this video.
now we got this one.
Don't move! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Drop the gun! Get on the ground!
That poor guy getting his burgers was like, dude, what the
Drop
fuck?
the gun!
How often does that work? Don't move, drop the gun.
Some people get scared, just like some people, like
Right.
most people freeze when they hear the dogs.
I would love to know like a
Yeah.
percentage. Like, yo, don't move, drop the gun works.
I'm gonna
10%
say,
of the time.
I'll say it's as
Maybe we come up with
effective
some new words.
It's as effective as a taser. So 40%.
40%.
Yeah.
You know what they say? They say words don't hurt though.
No.
That was a taser
These-
joke. A
these
little
fucking-
taser pun.
These 40 these I'm gonna assume they're 40 millimeters. Right.
All right, the overwhelming consensus seems that this is not a justified shooting, and that
Let's
he
see.
was definitely.
So this just happened.
Surrender.
But he did.
723.
He
so
did. He
The
was
investigation's still
surrendering.
going on.
He did shoot somebody before this.
Yeah,
Were
he
they-
shot somebody 8 times.
Did they die?
I think
8
so.
times? Yeah, you're
Well,
probably
we
gonna
know
die.
that he clearly had intent to
But
kill.
again, just
but he-
because you've shot this sounds really shitty. Just because you've shot somebody as the
doesn't
suspect
mean an
doesn't
officer
mean
can execute you. Period.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
that's not for them
Yeah,
to
you
decide.
got rights.
Now,
Yeah.
if the cops saw you,
just because of the whole slippery slope thing, you know, like
Yep.
like the whole slippery slope idea, that because you feel emboldened to do it one time on something that maybe in the moment seems
Yeah.
100% justified, now you've begun that snowball rolling
your
into a
brain
bigger snowball.
desensitizes itself.
You got two cops with guns on him. His back is to you. He's kneeling. I mean, if he was going to shoot you, he's going to have to spin around unless he did point
Oh,
it
yeah,
behind him.
yeah,
like
but
you said,
that-
but he
he
didn't
didn't
when he
there.
didn't.
So it's like you're fine. Like if you see him start rolling, by all means. But at that point, it was not justified.
I feel like you need to create something that you could pull up as like a macro on this, so that we can go soon unjustified. Like,
All right, we got to get into more real
That's a
quick
good
because we're losing.
idea.
Yeah,
we're losing time
And
here.
even if he was pointing it back, like that's a bad fucking
This one-
strategy. I don't
this
think
one's
that-
I mean, it's a
questionable to
bad
me.
shot. Even if he was trying to go
Yeah.
behind him, he can't see what he's doing.
so
But-
again, this guy just shot somebody, and this one's questionable to me too.
Yeah, this one's title is literally Bakersfield cop shoots suspect armed with shotgun.
I mean, it's not wrong, but you'll see.
Should I go back or no?
No, you're good. If they're running, they haven't shot yet. So they go across
I got
the
one
street.
running with the
He's almost
backpack
in the highway.
going southbound. Hey, I'm gonna shoot you, motherfucker! Hey, listen!
Damn! Holy shit!
Now,
Yeah.
hold on.
Damn.
The problem I had with this
Let me see
video.
your fucking hand.
Pause it.
Damn.
The problem I had with this video.
Did he
is
have a
that-
weapon?
Yeah, he definitely had a shotgun.
Oh, whoa.
But the cop kind of miffed. Like that little screenshot you had right there was the only thing that I can say that maybe he, because the cop said he turned around and pointed it at me, but you see him turn for like
A
not-
millisecond?
Like you had to freeze frame it.
I don't even
The
see him turn
shotgun's
around
in his
there.
right
I
hand
didn't-
right now.
So what is he
Butt of
like?
the gun is
This
sticking out of his right side of his body.
is he like this? Is he holding it
No,
like
he's.
this?
I think he's running like this,
one-handed.
Yeah, I think that's what it kind of looks like to me. Because you see, there's no shotgun.
Is
It
that the
just
shotgun
fell.
right there?
It just fell. Yeah,
It looks like he just got shot in the back while running.
with a shotgun.
Right.
Yeah, is that wrong to say?
No.
It's a
Why?
weird gray area because he's running toward a populated highway, obviously with a fucking shotgun.
Yeah, you want to stop a threat.
He had
I
just shot
understand
somebody again with a shotgun. But this is too gray for me to. If I was the chief or the sheriff of this officer,
You'd probably high five him.
Yeah.
you
shit, my
would you
boy.
would
Bring it in, buddy.
you would hear some shit from me. No doubt about that. And of
Group
course,
hug,
the
group hug, bring it in.
month-long investigation that has to go on. You know, not from your department, another department.
You'd be like,
Probably.
you,
That's
sir,
the
are
issue.
relieved of duty. Wink,
Wink,
a few
wink,
times. Yeah, wink, wink.
I would be worried about if he like hit another car while
Yeah, that-
when he shoot,
crossfire.
because he could hit somebody driving
Yeah.
by doing that shit too. And plus,
That's
he's
poor
running in the
tactics.
road. He's more likely to just get hit by a fucking truck or some shit anyway.
That
You
would've
could
made
save
this
your
video
ammo.
way better.
That would have been a satisfactory end.
Do the one with the mom and the so this okay. So here is a problem I have. Everybody says, you know, oh well, the cops should be held accountable. Absolutely, cops should be held accountable. But the problem is when you falsely hold them accountable, they take a long time to make a clear, concise cut decision.
Real quick, pause this briefly. We didn't even start, but I want to address a comment that we hear very often, and we've had plenty of opportunities to address.
Yep.
So this is a new-esque viewer, and so it's a
down with
comment that I think we already know the answer to. So this person says, do you really have to shoot that many times, though?
Yes, absolutely. All right, so there's another...
Just explain the simplicity.
So it's not shooting to kill, it's shooting to stop the threat. There's another video in that log, I just don't remember which one it is. Oh, it's the one where the fat guy, you see his fat jiggle when he gets shot. But
in a nutshell, it is empty the round, empty your magazine until the threat is completely, you know,
and if the threat's
stopped.
still there, you reload and you
center
fucking
mass.
go for it again.
It is in their training, like
center mass
it or
because
not.
it's the biggest thing that you fucking hit.
It is in their training. It's not something I agree with being military. That's not how we're fucking
due to
taught.
the
You know?
ROE. I know.
We're taught more like 2 to the chest, 1 to the head, whatever.
Yeah,
not
no,
like that. Because
absolutely
another
different.
thing with that is like if I empty my whole fucking clip and there's some more guys out there, maybe he's not alone, then I got to reload.
but different scenario
I understand what he's
entirely.
saying. No, I understand like the point though, because they're dealing with guys who could be high on fucking meth or something,
yeah.
and you could shoot them and they could pop back up like fucking a zombie come at you.
But
you know,
there is another video where a guy, he's coming out of cop with a knife, he gets shot. As second that knife hits the ground, they stop shooting.
I think I've seen this one. Maybe.
But this one,
But that's where I'm at
when the
with it.
media keeps fucking with every video that comes out and selectively edits, this is what happens. Cops take forever to make the right decision because they're worried about their face being on the news.
I want to play one after this one.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like at the end of the day, it's still up to the cop to make that
off
decision.
their discretion. It's
off their discretion. And
absolutely.
I want to show one that I think showed great discretion. This,
I'm always
I
down with
believe, this is one that I think we're all
in agreement.
In
this
agreement that
fuckface should have been
this
shot
guy
way sooner than he was shot.
But how do you without hurting the lady? Let's play that laying it. I need my cops theme playing again.
Yeah, 30-second buffer.
Male contraception would
the
fix
lady.
this.
So the lady. This is from a female officer that you see the body cam right now, and she's kind of like talking to him. Come out, and listen. You hear the lady screaming already?
Benita.
Yep.
9.
Turn down the cops.
Claro.
You'll hear the lady screaming. You hear her?
Yeah, I just heard that.
So, at that point, here's already part of the problem.
Yeah, there's conflict inside.
Those cops have every legal right now
They
to
can
kick that fucking door down.
I'm kind of waiting for that to happen.
They know he's armed with a knife.
Oh, okay.
They know he's armed with a knife.
All right.
There's 10 of you.
So-
Kick that fucking door down.
She could possibly be getting stabbed right now. They're still.
Theoretically speaking.
I feel like in like an alternate world, this is what we're gonna walk into Cranston doing one day.
He's saying
I'm
put the
sorry,
rifle
that got
away.
dark.
Well, yeah.
He's saying
look-
put the
watch
rifle
this.
away.
So this
It
guy's
happened to me
high
too,
or
so.
drunk or he's on something.
Or
clearly,
just,
'cause you don't
or just
take
you're just
family.
at your wits' end.
You don't
That's
take
all.
family
Or
That's
he's got
all.
ivermectin, you
Yeah.
know.
He's been
Or
necking
the
up.
launcher.
So
You're
he's
just.
screaming.
Yeah, that's very
Mom's
unsettling.
screaming.
I hear the screaming. That's
She
Mom's the
called
one who
you your
called
full 3
911.
names one too many times.
She's saying
You know?
to put the rifle.
right.
because we have a
Fuck.
launcher.
Rifle.
This is definitely NFSW.
Look, you can see in the
so-
window. There's like 5 cops all in all
Guys.
distances.
Brock, what's the name of the video?
Cop shoots suspect as he stabs his mother.
Oh Christ. Okay, guys.
It's literally in.
The time.
It's happening. Like no. As soon as they break in, it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh Christ.
And it's not
So-
like he's like.
yeah. No, he's
no,
not.
he's going to town.
He's not happy stabbing.
No.
I know. Yeah.
If there was a happy
A tickle
stabbing,
stab.
he's not doing
not
it.
Yeah.
doing
No,
it,
it's not
yeah.
tickle
He's-
stab.
He's mommy didn't love me
Yeah.
stabbing.
All right. Well, he's
Yeah.
gonna get there.
There's a
So-
big difference.
So again, this is a minute 42. They've been sitting there talking to
Oh
listening to the
boy,
lady
yeah.
screaming.
He's just gutting her like a fish right now. They're
I
like,
am disturbed.
listen.
I'm disturbed
So,
by this
keep going.
entire thing.
Oh
already.
wow.
Keep going.
Fucking
Are you
kid.
stupefied? I'm stupefied.
Oh, this dude is
Every day that I sit here.
She's saying no. And then she's screaming, crying.
Please shoot the guy.
She's being
crying,
stabbed right
saying,
now.
No. Like he's. Like
She's screaming for her life. Let's just chill out here. You got a cigarette?
So
I want to
the
know
cop's
what
like,
she said though. What did she say to push him over the
She
edge?
said, ah!
He has a knife to her.
Shit!
has a knife to her. Yes, he's stabbing her. Stab.
Fuck, I hate that. I hate that shit. Fuck. All right, shut up. want to hear it.
No. Here's the best part.
Look at this little freaking idiot ass flailing on top of her.
Pause it real quick.
I'm gonna pause it.
Yes, because this is the part where the whole time that this was happening, he was like, "Put the knife down."
He's dead,
stabbing
right?
her.
Yeah.
Hey guys, he's stabbing
Yeah,
her. What
yeah.
do we do here?
I don't know what to do.
Guys, we're gonna be on the news if we shoot this fucking
Yeah.
guy.
Like, you already shot him.
Guys, I guess 17 stabs is enough. Pow, 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 pow.
Okay, fine. I think he's flailing like a
And
fish
look,
at this
he
point.
he still tries to stab her again.
I
Watch.
feel like he's dead at that point.
Nope.
His body's not doing anything. Like I've
He's
seen a
not
dead
happy. He's
person.
looking at the officer.
No, this guy right here
Yeah, he's looking at the officer.
can't do anything.
Well, I think they blew his fingers off, honestly.
Grab his legs and drag him off.
No, he's
his
literally
hand?
doing that thing that your body does.
See?
He's flailing like a fish.
Now,
Wow, that was intense.
You like that one?
yeah.
As much.
Got a little
says
dark
the-
here.
What says the chat
Yeah,
on
well,
that
yeah.
one?
How's the chat doing? Are they okay? They
That
still
guy-
with us?
The guy's still moving, trying to get at mom. How many shots did it take? As many
There
as
you
it
go.
fucking took.
Here's an intense one. You think that wasn't intense?
That one's pretty fucking intense.
This one.
How many shots was the question?
I think
This is
it
one
was
that
about.
asked?
I think it was about seven, between 7 and 8.
And here's a
we
comment.
Can count 'em.
See, but yet they are quick to shoot someone responding to their commands.
Yeah, those are two different officers. Though those are, you can't.
I
If
don't
they
know,
were
I'm
the
just
same,
reading.
if they were the same department, you could totally make the black.
I agree.
the
Not
comparison.
enough. Not shot enough.
Watch this
Thank you.
one.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
This one is wild. This is when it goes from
Oh, yeah.
fucking 0 to 100.
This is pucker factor.
So cops are just. So they're in the house.
They know he's in that room.
They know he's barricaded
They
in the
searched
room.
every other
This-
room.
Is this new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All these are within the past week we've been here.
Yep. So here we go. All right. They're like, all right, let's just fucking go in there and get him.
Pops off real quick.
Everything cool?
I
All right.
fast forward.
All right, Dave, go in there. All right.
all right, Joe, I'm going. Here I go, Joe.
There it goes. Holy shit. Is he covering the camera?
No, he's fucking getting back behind shit. He was calling on the radio show.
Pulling the cop back.
Damn. Damn. Look at that. Trying to be a hero. Hell yeah, man.
And you saw him jump
Yep.
on the body?
Yep, totally.
He's like, I got a vest, dude. I'll take these bullets.
Good man.
He
Good
jumped on the
man.
body, but then he said, fuck that after a few seconds, too.
Like, this is kind of fucked up. Like, so
This one is
person that
wild.
You're in the eyes.
This is a female officer's body cam.
She must be new, by the way, because of the first aid training hasn't really, like,
Done
been part
anything
of
yet.
her DNA.
Wow.
So, Dragon
so
Sergeant.
One
Now-
officer down.
Yep. Yeah, he got shot a lot. His leg is actually amputated.
Amputated?
In surgery.
Jesus.
So
Christ.
he's telling her how to do the first aid right now.
She's like, I got you, bro.
I got you, buddy. Harder.
Got you, buddy.
Suspect down.
He's saying harder. Push it harder. Like he's like, push the wound harder. I'm bleeding.
Now,
Shot in the stomach.
you want to hear the fucked up part about this?
Okay.
All those gunshots, right?
Yeah.
That dude lived.
The assailant?
Yeah, watch this.
Fuck.
He's got his hands up.
What is it? Spray and pray?
Yeah, I mean, you see all
It
the
must have
bullet holes
been.
behind him. Look,
Yeah.
Glove up, glove up.
look how close they came to just decapitating that guy.
He's hit a few times for sure.
Oh
he is.
yeah, 100%.
And
But he
what's
lived.
What's crazy here is they go on. Where are we at? It's what 3:40.
Yep.
There's this weird.
They keep him at gunpoint for most of the rest of this video.
Yeah, up until about 10 minutes. It's 7 minutes of just like nobody knows what the fuck to do.
Well,
kind
no,
of
because
thing.
the priority at this point is to get that officer out and get him
Oh,
treated.
this just in about the last video with the stabbing and the
Yeah.
mother. She did not use Goya on the food, therefore justified. Okay?
I thought he was
what it was
mad
all
because
about.
she didn't use seasoning. There was no adobo on it.
He's such a whitey. Goya is seasoning.
yes. yes.
Yeah, but talk about adobo though.
Fuck Goya, bro. Goya's where it's at.
But you could
Vato.
yeah, could you imagine that's like your third
I
week
thought
on
Goya
the
were
job
beans.
and fucking that's what you get into
Right?
as her, like that female officer. She's like, I know to press on this. He's like, you're not pressing hard enough.
Yeah, press harder.
Goya makes a great seasoning for salad.
So like now they sit here for
I think
a
his
good
name's Miguel.
a good few minutes. Like imagine listen, Miguel, like good, you shot at cops.
You shot a cop.
But I do kind of
Nasty.
feel bad for him, like having to sit there with his hands up.
Not me.
Like
Fuck
that.
you.
Yeah, nah.
Fuck that. I don't know why they're there, but just like knowing that they're hoping he drops his hand so they could kill him. Like, I feel bad for him like that because he shot a few times in the chest. Like,
I'm glad he suffered more.
yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. The cops to me aren't judge, jury, and
Yeah, no.
executioner.
I'm
so,
just,
like,
you know, I'm being that. Yeah,
it's just a
fuck
bummer.
you. Yeah.
you know, for sure.
The priority right now is to get the officer out of that house.
But you never know what could have happened if he put his hands down.
I think they probably know where the gun is right now.
No, they don't, because they sat here for
No. I'm talking
5-10 minutes, guns drawn on him.
but because you never know if he's got
Right.
a knife on him.
I agree.
Or anything else.
I agree. But I'm just saying,
Iffy.
at some point, you could have.
And not for nothing, the officer that we're in the eyes of right now, quote unquote, that guy's arms are fucking tight.
Here's why I say
Behind blue eyes.
the guy's got two hands up in the air, right?
Hands up.
You've incapacitated him for the most part, unless he does such a fast move, which more than likely he's not going to, just because.
Depends how ill he is mentally,
But
honestly.
there's 5-10 of you there. You're fine. You know what I mean? Like, someone's gonna do something. You need somebody like this
Yeah, I
next
want to see
guy.
this one that you're talking about.
You know, from the Austin police.
Yeah.
So this is an Austin
I haven't seen this one, by the way.
police officer. They shoot and tase a man wielding a knife, but it's what they do after he's shot,
Piss on him?
and they just piss all
That's
over him.
fucked up.
It's a dude. He wants suicide by cop.
Oh, this guy. Okay, I know exactly which guy you're talking
Sometimes
about.
you get what you want.
Sometimes when we touch.
You get what you need.
Is this
Suicide by cop.
This is one of those examples I think of like you shoot until it stops.
All right.
I disagree. I think this is one of those examples where this is a telltale example where you shouldn't shoot until it stops.
Well, no,
you
no,
should
I think-
shoot reasonably.
I don't know if this is the same video I'm thinking of.
Macarena.
So it's just some dude. I'd be pissed if I was all this traffic right there.
Yeah. I would have shot the guy.
Hey, bro,
myself.
you mind
Who's that dude?
like moving?
Get out of the way.
So I'm just walking here, dude.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. He's got a gun or he's got a knife in his hand.
Yeah, that's
Whoa!
what.
Did I
He-
just see it like the
Yep,
whole?
he walks toward cops.
What in the ivermectin is this?
Did he just say feel me?
No, he said kill me. This guy did not die, by the way.
He didn't. Aha.
Yeah, and you'll see why he didn't die. He's still got the knife in his
Put the
hands.
knife down! Put the knife down!
He did the little dance.
Put the knife down!
My favorite dance is when they get shot and they go like this. Like that's gonna stop a bullet.
Like they're a 3-year-old with a
Yeah.
baseball being
Would you
thrown
step-
at him. Yeah, that's.
I did this and the bullet said. "Ting." I saw Jason Statham.
You're not
Statham.
Wonder Woman.
Did you ever see what's the transporter when the guy shoots the rocket at Jason Statham and he ricochets the rocket with a trash can lid?
Yeah, that works every time.
That's what's up. I've seen it. I saw it with my own ears. So the guy got shot. And he said, "Kill me."
But for everybody's edification, this guy did not die, so that's a
He
good.
did not die, but we'll find out why though.
Drop the knife! Kill me! Drop the knife!
It's funny, like he's shot, he's really wounded, and he still has a knife in his hand. He's like, I couldn't drop the fucking
Hey,
knife.
look, I
He
give
picks
him
the knife up like that, like they're gonna be like,
I give him a lot of credit that he's still holding the knife because they blew his fucking fingers off.
But I give you ever seen Johnny Knoxville get hit by the bull with the cigarette? Like people do weird things with their hands. So like I give him credit
death gripped on it.
for like being like he obviously wanted to die.
Yeah.
And I give credit for the cops not seeing him like lay there on the ground and pretending they felt they were in danger for their life.
Well,
because
he-
they
They'll be like,
incapacitated
he-
the
big
man
difference
from
Could
the-
here-
have thrown the knife at him or something.
Yeah, the big difference at this point is that you can tell this dude isn't getting up. Like,
Cops
this
only
threat
kill
is
you
done.
when you don't want them
But
to.
we
If
saw a
you want
man
them to,
kneeling.
they won't fucking kill you. So
Well,
that's
again-
how you stay alive with that shit. You go in
you
there and you
can't
tell them to
hold-
kill you and they won't.
You
Knives
can't-
up, don't
This is
shoot.
true.
You can't hold any other officers responsible for the kneeling guy, but the officers
But what I'm
that were
saying
there.
is there are times when you're still when you think you won't do anything, you still get shot, even though like it takes in a blink of an eye. Let's keep playing this.
Kill me!
We gotta get the F out of here.
Shots taken. Drop the knife!
What?
Put the knife down!
So the knife is in his right
Starting
hand, I
investment.
believe.
Definitely
watch him.
his left.
Put
'cause-
the knife down.
Look,
Sir, put the knife down. Put the knife down, please.
That's a big dude too. Holy
Let us
shit.
help you. Sir, let us help you.
He's like, no, there ain't no helping me. It's a man
Put
who's
the
in
knife
his.
down. Knife.
This is when people say when they talk about social workers, like,
Yeah, but see, social workers would also have been sent at mom
With.
being stabbed.
I'm just saying with, like, you know,
Well,
at
some
this
people
point
say
here's
with. Most people are saying in lieu of.
I'm not. That's
You
dumb.
know, that's the dumb shit.
Start EMS. Drop the knife, sir.
I like how he
Sir,
keeps looking at
drop
the knife
We need
like,
to
God, I
help.
had a plan.
Like you remember Dave Chappelle from the Rick James?
Yep.
Fuck your couch. I'm gonna get.
That's exactly what he's doing.
He's a, fuck your couch.
I'm not gonna just grind my feet and hit his couch. Yeah, I grind my
Yeah.
feet and hit his couch.
Man, I never put my feet. Of course, I never put my feet on his couch.
Ivermectin's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Ivermectin's a hell of a drug. That was my favorite one. That was good.
For sure.
Yes. Sir, drop the knife. We need to help you. Yes, sir.
No.
Please, let us help you. No, sir.
Weirdest argument ever.
Drop the knife. You're fine. It's gonna be fine.
It's like he's tripping balls.
I'd be like, look, that
Sir,
pavement's
we can
fucking
help
hot,
you.
sir.
So watch what a cop decides to do. Like they know they've shot him already.
Okay, I'm
Right?
curious.
Sir, please.
He's incapacitated. You could knock that knife right out.
Just take the knife and slide it away.
No.
Whatever's going on, we can help you with.
Like they're still so nervous around him. The guy's shot. He's laying on the ground. I get it why they should be. It is a knife,
Yep.
but they're still very concerned. So one officer is like,
Yeah, that's usually the train though. Don't go hands on with a guy with a knife.
Put the knife. Just drop the knife out of your hand. From the north, going southbound.
one officer decides.
That's what we're gonna do. Please. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna kick it out. Tase. Effective NMI. I'm gonna kick. Do not shoot.
Well done, sir. Commanding the fucking situation. Thank you.
Do you hear what he had to say? Do not shoot.
Yeah.
He had to say, do not shoot.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, that's fucking ridiculous.
That's not that ridiculous,
Why would you have to tell me not to shoot when you're telling me here's what you're gonna do? Like they're so nervous. They're nervous.
Again, they're nervous because
I'm gonna kick it out. Tase. Effective NMI. I'm gonna kick. Do not.
I don't know what he just said. Effective NMI. I think I don't know what that is.
Tase, effective, and NMI. Yeah, do
He
not
meant-
shoot.
He meant enema.
Enema. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll shove it up
he's
his
gonna
ass.
shove a pipe up his ass.
Does it look like the guy needs to be tased right now? Though, so I could go just kick it out of his hand. Like, why couldn't I kick it out? But props to him.
Yeah.
On you.
So they still tase him. Like the guy looks like he's dead already.
Damn. Yeah, that's. Damn.
Football kick that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goal!
He's shot in the liver. Looks like. And the hand. That hand's
He
fucked
didn't,
up.
he didn't need it anyway.
He didn't need the taser.
I need a trauma kit. Use OIS. I got a trauma kit here. Cut the.
Yeah,
Well, honestly,
I'm
the-
gonna side with the tasing was unnecessary, but
No,
I
the
understand,
tasing
I
is
understand
probably
the full
what sa-
protocol.
No. That's not
That's
protocol,
all.
but that was a call made right then and there. That was the officer's discretion. If
I appreciated it, even though I think it was overkill. Like he had to tell the other guys, "Would you stop it?"
well, no, he was just like, look, I'm gonna run up here and
Take,
you
I'm gonna-
tase him so that his body is locked up.
I think he went
so
there
I
and said,
can
"I'm
kick
gonna
that
own the
fucking thing."
situation. Let's get it done." That's
Yeah.
what I saw. That's what I heard.
Again, and he's also a cop that's got a lot of experience. You can see his rank on his arm is
Yeah, no, he
Way
came
higher
in,
than
he
everybody
commanded
else's.
what the fuck was gonna go down and got done.
Fun show back.
Yes, sir.
Brock, thank you for being part of our Tuesday show. I want to play us a public freakout video, and then we'll do our "Hey, how you doing? Get out of here's."
Any new genders?
yes.
And the new no.
Okay,
Tonight
it's a
we're
public
going a little
freakout.
over.
Okay.
We'll make sure that we have a fun rest of the week here. This is sometimes, if you have people like this, maybe you wouldn't need the police.
Oh, and I'd like to say, promise tomorrow we're gonna go over male contraception
Yes.
and abortion.
Yeah, tomorrow for sure. We'll Cranston brought up to us today. He's like, I'd like to go back over the Texas thing, and
Hell, fuck yeah.
I agreed with him. I got some points from him. I think we should go over it again. I was
Yeah.
kind of waiting for you to be here, and I just didn't know, if it would fit today.
You just
But
wanted to make sure.
I just
Yeah.
got an abortion before I got here. That's why I'm in such a fucking mood. My
you
cramps.
said you get them like they're going out of style.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Frankly, they are.
You got to get one while it's still legal,
It's a
man. Because
brag.
once that thing takes effect, it'll be harder.
I'm
to
wearing
do.
each one like a badge, motherfucker.
I'm gonna get 5 of them before like next week.
That's what's
I
up.
want a tattooed teardrop of each abortion. All right, no, I'm sorry.
Let's watch our fun public freak out and get the fuck out. Freak out, fuck out.
Freak out, fuck
so
out.
this is when maybe you wouldn't need a cop because you have great citizens come to your help. So here's a lady who filmed a car. They call it joyriding. I think what they mean is like speeding, kind of like racing.
Yeah, it's
It's a different country. It's like England. It's Europe.
Well, no, we have it here too. Like,
Yeah, but joyriding is just like
it's a bullshit charge.
no, but you're like they mean it. You know how they call a tractor trailer a lorry. I think joyriding is like this. Like you're driving like an asshole. You're speeding.
They
Like
call
maybe
cigarette
over there.
fucking
bags.
joy. Yeah,
Maybe
that's
over there.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
over
Over there is kind of the vibe I'm getting because this is what happens when you're joyriding.
It's fucked up.
You don't know what happened there? Well, you look like you were trying to escape.
No,
Is what you look like.
she's shaming him.
They just hit me. They were joyriding and hit me. I know exactly what was fucking going on.
Now she just mentioned to somebody off the camera they were just joyriding and they hit me. And this guy comes. I know exactly what was going on. Out of nowhere, this guy comes in.
Say the C word.
Mustache man.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, he's Australian.
Boom!
Yeah!
Boom!
God damn.
Fucking boom! Fucking.
I got him. Thank you.
I got him. Thank you.
Wait, so,
I knew exactly what was going on
okay,
here.
please,
Bang!
I need to understand.
You wanna
Why?
break that down a little bit?
Why? Well, okay. She said they were trying to leave. Is that
they were joyriding?
Yeah, that they were
joyriding.
joyriding.
fucking around.
That's a bitch move. They almost took a life.
Yep.
Yeah, they almost they probably almost
But I-
fucking killed her.
Yeah, exactly.
But I love that the guy's like, oh, I know exactly what's going on here.
I know exactly what's going on.
Is
here.
that what the Elbow Man said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Listen.
it was one of the fucking passengers said.
She's like, oh yeah, what's going on?
That
You
reminds me
fucking
of like the
piece of shit.
WWE when the dude comes running in from the back with the steel chair.
Yeah.
and shit.
You're
He's
telling me
broken in half.
that wasn't Hulk Hogan?
You know that's a great idea for a video. Like we need the WWE soundtrack with them going on with the.
You gotta have the Stone Cold Steve Austin song coming in for
Here
anyone.
comes Hulk Hogan with the steel chair.
Hang on. Give me a
OCD
second.
activate.
Give me a second. Let me see if I can do this.
I think I see what you're doing.
Let me see. I don't have the Stone Cold song.
I know, but I know what you do have.
You know what I do have.
My
I'd start it now.
You don't know what happened there? Well, you look like you were trying to escape.
As soon as he says it.
Is what you look like. They just hit me. They were joyriding and hit me. I know exactly what was fucking going on. Hey. What the fuck? What are you doing?
Oh, right in the dome!
He's about to do the Stone Cold Stunner. Good God Almighty! Good God Almighty! He broke it in half.
It's a slaughterhouse out there, Mean Gene!
Oh shit!
That guy's an Aussie?
We tried.
That spells American to me.
We tried.
Boy, cracky.
They're going crazy. The audience is going crazy for that. They love Brock. They love Brock.
Oi.
That was fantastic.
Fucking A. You know, it's always thank you. We always try to have fun. Thank you. Just calm down. We're trying to get out of here.
Make a
wasn't
clip
even-
of that one.
Everybody's so happy. Everybody's so happy.
YouTube.com/Stuck in the Middle. Share the show. Like it. Smash the like button. Show us that love. And
Where was that at, by the way?
That's what's up. Where's what? Who?
YouTube.com/Stuck in the Middle.
That's
Thank
the
you
one.
so much, Brock. And thank you for coming on, guessing with us. Brock, by the way, has CanCon coming on his show, the broadcast, coming on his very next episode. What, Thursday?
Thursday, but it will be up on Tuesday.
Look out for that.
The
and
broadcast.
The broadcast, and with CanCon, that spells fucking awesome sauce. I think we're going to be trying to do a once-a-monther with our boy CanCon.
Yeah, would
as
love
well.
it. Would love them to come back in a little more often than kind of what we have been doing, so that'll be fun.
And I'd like to say to any of his detractors, any of his haters that love to talk when he's not here, feel free to keep that energy when he's here. And, you know, if you want to not watch to support or
Nobody
not support
had-
him, I'm
None of
just
them
saying,
wanted to talk up,
You
say
can
anything. It's
engage. You
funny.
can speak. You
Good
don't have to
thought.
just stay in the wayside in the background and be like, nah, bad. And I'm not, that's where I'm at. We're about discourse. Let's live it. Let's walk the talk. Walk the talk. Talk the walk.
And that was
That's
the
it.
times
And
to
don't be
speak up.
bitch
and-
made.
Yeah, don't be bitch made.
That's all it is.
Come on, Cranston.
Oh, he's not calling you a bitch.
No, like I said, Subraxism. Now you.
Yeah, you
I'm
go.
about to stab you. No.
Damn. Oh, throwback to the dark humor.
What do I need
You
to
got
do?
Good night.
cop
Long
right
goodbye.
here.
What do I need
You
to
got
do?
Cranston with the pen.
I got my
Cranston's
firearm.
gonna get really slick eye. Like
Stone Cold music's gonna come on.
there you go. Or he'll like replug broadcast one day, or he'll replug stuck in the middle one day. You know, like Cranston will pick it up. He will get the end of the show vibes.
I don't have a problem discussing anything with the guy. I was talking with him after the show. He's a great guy.
Oh, yeah. You
Cranston's the one
I
who
just
pulled
gotta
the
be.
plug.
I gotta be in the right, like when I'm not
Mind.
exhausted to fucking have that discussion with them.
All right, Slim Shady.
Tomorrow.
That's a goodbye. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
See you
Fuck
guys.
yeah. What?